to the channel. It's been a little while since we've done a vlog, but there's been a very good reason for that. We've been away.
Yeah, we've been away on a tour.
Yeah.
On a caravan tour.
And it's that which makes this intro a little bit more special.
Yeah, it's particularly special because today we're delighted to introduce the first vlog in a series about our 50th wedding anniversary celebration tour.
And that's where we've been for the last month or so.
That's where we've been.
It is, yeah.
Just before we show you the first vlog, by way of a little bit of background, let us tell you how we got to where we are.
Yeah, well, we celebrated our 50th wedding anniversary in June, and we've been saving up because we wanted to go on a motorhome tour in Canada, but we couldn't do that because of circumstances.
Yeah, we've reached the stage where we were in the final stages of planning that Canadian trip at the start of last year, start of 2020. And as everybody knows, along came the pandemic, and very quickly it became clear that foreign travel was going to be very difficult, if not impossible, and probably unsafe for quite some time to come. So I'm afraid the Canadian trip got cancelled.
Yeah. Instead, we decided to do a tour of Scotland and do some of our favourite sites, didn't we?
We did.
To celebrate that. And it also meant that we could see family.
Yes, it did. So we set about planning a caravan tour which would include Scotland. The changes that were taking place at the time with restrictions and so on made planning and booking sites a little bit difficult, and it did mean that in some instances we couldn't book some of the sites that we would have wanted, some of our favourites, but we went ahead anyway and planned the tour. Really the next thing that happened was we launched this channel, the Caravanning Max YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And if you've been following the channel, or if you take a look at the channel, you'll see that in March of this year we published a video about those plans for that celebration tour, to show you where we were planning to go.
But the next thing that happened was that because of the vaccination, COVID restrictions eased, and a lot of the sites that we had actually initially wanted to book but weren't able to suddenly became available, didn't they?
Yeah, we could make some changes.
We decided that we would reschedule our tour altogether and book the ones that we really wanted to do, didn't we?
We did indeed, and that gave us a much better tour than we otherwise might have had.
Yeah. So yeah, sorry, you were going to say about watching the series, weren't you?
So if you watch what we're going to show you over the next couple of weeks, and you see differences in this series from what we showed in the vlog published in March, that's the reason for the differences.
Yeah. But anyhow, back to the tour vlog.
Back to the tour vlog.
You were going to introduce it, weren't you?
Well, the tour is a kind of circular tour, but you'll see that we had 2 stays at York Beechwood Grange Caravan and Motorhome Club site, one at the beginning of the tour and one at the end, and really the reasons for that is it's one of our favourite sites, and there's so much to do with Yorkshire anyhow, it was too good a chance to turn down.
Yeah.
You'll also see that we had 2 stays at Strathclyde Country Park Caravan and Motorhome Club site, and again that gave us a chance to see family and also the chance to spend some time enjoying the area for ourselves.
Yeah.
So that's the circular tour.
Yeah.
A couple of things to mention before we get into the first vlog proper. First of all, we had stays at 8 different sites on the tour. 2 of those were overnight stops for convenience, so there's no vlog from those. But on those 8 stays, we did notice some important things to do with caravanning, and 1 or 2 of which might be a bit worrying.
Yeah.
And we want to talk about those things and invite your thoughts on them in a tour review vlog, which will come right at the end of the series. Yeah. So do join us for that.
Yeah. So really do please join us for that, because it really does help us, doesn't it?
It does.
If you join in, and if you haven't subscribed already, please think about doing so, because it's free to do and it really encourages us to do some more, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Yeah.
It certainly does.
But I think that's enough chat from us, don't you?
That's enough chat from us. You've now got an idea of the background of how we got to where we are. So let's move on to the first vlog in the series from the York Beechwood Grange Caravan and Motorhome Club site.
Yeah. I'm glad you did that one.
Let's see it. And here we are in the first leg of our journey in Yorkshire, and we're at York Beechwood Grange Caravan and Motorhome Club site, just on the outskirts of York. See the reception building just on the left there, straight ahead, and then through the barrier to the rest of the site. So from the entrance and reception, the main access road winds its way around this very pleasant open flat site, and we've got the excellent facilities block on the left hand side. Plenty of shower and toilet facilities. A little bit restricted at present, but there doesn't seem to be too much difficulty getting in when you need to. Good modern facilities, very well kept, warm and comfortable, very clean. We've now come a bit further round towards the back end of the site. Still very flat and level, open, very pleasant countryside. And to the left here, there's a really large tenting area, and to the right of that, just beyond the tree there, a substantial playing field for youngsters and oldsters to burn off any excess energy they might have. And a little bit further down, which I'll show you in a moment, is a children's play area. So the site caters for families really very well. There's something for everybody here at York Beechwood Grange. So we've come round on the access road around most of the site now, and as we come around to this far corner, we are pitched just a little bit further ahead on the left at pitch 28. Very nice site, plenty of water and refuse disposal facilities, everything within easy reach. It's a very pleasant stay here, and the weather is certainly adding to that enjoyment. Had a bit of rain overnight, but it's very warm, very sunny. A few caravans have left this morning, but still pretty busy. Very nice site, well spread out, lovely facilities. So this is our new canopy from Sun Camp. It's an air canopy. I'm not going to do a full review on it because it really isn't all that complicated, but it's proving itself really quite roomy and convenient. There's one single air beam right down each side and across the roof at the front. We've got some additional air beams set into the roof to give it good structure, and if the weather gets really hot, each of the sides can be rolled up and the whole thing opens up to be more like a gazebo than a canopy. And it's certainly, on this warm start to the holiday, proving to be the right thing to bring with us. Having a nice relaxed start to the first day of our trip. Just chilling out this morning, enjoying the sun, having a bit of a read, several cups of tea. And perhaps we'll head out somewhere this afternoon and exercise the legs a bit. Well, we've left the site this morning and we're on our way up onto the North Yorkshire moors. And we stopped off at a village called Thornton le Dale, which at one time was designated as the prettiest village in England. And a very interesting little stream running alongside one of the main streets. As with everywhere else in the UK at the moment, it's very busy this morning. Lots of people around, lots of traffic, so finding a quiet moment's proving difficult. Every now and then something interesting comes through the village. Thornton Le Dale is also home to a branch of Mathewson's, the classic car dealers and auctioneers, now made famous by featuring in the TV series Bangers and Cash. As well as stocking a range of classic cars, they hold monthly auctions which attract bidders from all over the UK and abroad and see the village hall bursting at the seams with customers. Normally there is something interesting on the forecourt amongst the stock, waiting for the next sale. From the 1950s Bentley you can see by the showroom, all the way through some more modern vehicles, to this group of interesting Jaguars just opposite me. So, if you're someone who's interested in classic cars and classic motoring, or motoring history, this place is well worth a look if you're in this part of Yorkshire. You'll certainly enjoy your visit. As well as the cars, they have a museum and a gift shop. And who knows, you might even meet some of the stars of the TV show itself. As to be expected at present, the village centre is very busy. One or two shops and a post office, little supermarket, fish and chip shop, and a chocolate factory with a retail outlet proving very popular with visitors this morning. And a really excellent car park situated beside an interesting little lake which has got a very fascinating nature trail if you've got kiddies with you. Highly recommended. That's a little look at Thornton Le Dale. Well, we've left Thornton Le Dale and come up onto the North Yorkshire moors through a village called Lastingham, and we're sitting on the ridge just above Rosedale Abbey, and this is the view we can get from where we are today. Lovely day, bright sunshine, a bit of peace and quiet, have a cup of tea and read a book while we enjoy Rosedale Abbey. As mentioned in the series introduction, we will be staying at York Beechwood Grange twice on our tour, once on the outward leg and the other on our way home. And during these stays, in addition to visiting places like Thornton Le Dale and relaxing on the moors, we also plan to visit the following: the York City Castle Museum, the National Rail Museum, much loved by my grandsons and me, a trip to the seaside at Whitby on the Yorkshire coast, and of course a visit to a firm favourite of ours for many years, the North Yorkshire Moors Heritage Steam Railway. We're not going to be showing you footage from all of these visits, we're going to save some up for inclusion in some future videos. So that's it for the moment from the York Beechwood Grange Caravan and Motorhome Club site on this first leg of our 50th anniversary tour. I'd like to thank you for watching, and we hope that you've enjoyed what you've seen from us today. We also hope that you'll watch the rest of the series about our anniversary tour. So until the next time, stay healthy, travel safe, keep calm and caravan on. It's cheerio from the Max. Bye!